Your car has buttons you've been ignoring for years, and one of them could save you thousands the next time something goes wrong. They're sitting right there in your dashboard, your key fob, your steering wheel. Nobody ever showed you what they actually do. Here are 14 secret car buttons you've been walking past, starting with the ones that'll surprise you the most. Number 14, diagnosing your car with your own phone. Check engine light comes on, and most people book a dealer visit, sit in a waiting room, and get handed a bill just for the scan itself. A small Bluetooth adapter plugs into the diagnostic port under your dashboard, usually right above the pedals, and pairs with a free app. Within seconds, your phone is reading every fault code your car has stored, telling you what it means and whether it's serious or just a loose gas cap. Mechanics charge $50 to $100 for that same scan. You can clear the code yourself afterward too. No shop visit required. Number 13, starting your car with a dead key fob. You press the button, nothing happens, the fob battery is dead, and you assume you're stuck. Most push-button cars have a passive reader built around the start button that reads the chip inside your fob at close range. No battery needed on the fob's end at all. Press the dead fob against the button, break down, press start like normal. It's buried in a single line of the owner's manual, which is why almost nobody finds this out until they're standing in a parking lot in a panic. Takes about 3 seconds once you know it. Number 12, forcing an emergency shutoff. Accelerator sticks, brakes fail, whatever the scenario, most push-button cars let you hold the start button down for several seconds to kill the engine completely, overriding the usual single-press logic. It's a real safety feature, the modern version of yanking an old key straight out of the ignition. Hybrid and EV drivers have used this specifically to stop runaway acceleration a single tap wouldn't touch. Worth knowing before you ever need it, because in that moment, you won't have time to look it up. Number 11, windows that close themselves when it rains. Windows crack, you walk away, the sky opens up, and you come back to soaked seats. A lot of cars use the same rain sensor that runs your automatic wipers to trigger every window closed on its own. Sometimes as part of locking the car with your fob, you may need to switch the rain sensor on once in your settings menu before it works. Worth doing, since trapped moisture in your seats and carpet leaves a musty smell that's brutal to get rid of once it sets in. Number 10, the hidden remote start on certain BMW. Most cars either have a labeled remote start button or nothing. Select BMWs hide it entirely. Press the lock button on your fob 3 times within 1 second and the engine starts on its own, warming or cooling the cabin before you touch the door. There's no button telling you this exists, no light, nothing. You just have to know the sequence. If you drive one of these, test it once in your driveway before you actually need it on a freezing morning. Number 9, defrosting your windshield twice as fast. You're running late, the glass is fogged solid, and the heat alone isn't cutting it. Your AC pulls moisture out of the cabin air, and moisture is what's fogging the glass in the first place. Run the AC with your heat still on, and the heat handles the glass, while the AC handles the humidity. Most modern cars already do this the second you hit defrost. If yours doesn't, just flip the AC on manually alongside the heat. Works the same way on a humid summer morning as it does in winter. Number 8, the sunglasses compartment above your head. Squinting into the sun, digging through the console under old receipt, while a dedicated slot sits built into the headliner the whole time. Look near your dome light toward the front of the roof. Most modern cars have a small panel that flips down to a compartment shaped for sunglasses, cushioned so it won't scratch the lenses. It stays at cabin temperature instead of baking like your dashboard does, so the frames don't warp over time. Some cars hide a small mirror in the lid too. Before we get into the next batch, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel keep making videos like this. Alright, number 7, your mirror dimming itself at night. Headlights from behind blast straight into your eyes through the rear view mirror, and most people just tilt it and lose the rear view entirely. Check the bottom edge for a tiny green light. If it's there, your mirror already has 2 sensors, one facing forward and one back, comparing ambient light to the glare behind you. When it senses glare, the glass darkens on its own through a gel layer built into the mirror, reacting in under a second. A lot of drivers tilt these mirrors by hand, thinking they're helping. That actually defeats the system. Leave it alone and let it work. Number 6, popping your trunk from the driver's seat. Hands full from grocery shopping, doing the awkward shuffle to the back of the car. Most modern cars have a trunk release button right in the cabin, usually near the door panel or the center console, marked with a small trunk icon. It releases the latch before you ever leave your seat, and on plenty of cars, it works with the engine off. Some go further with a kick sensor under the rear bumper. Hands full, wave your foot underneath. Trunk pops open on its own. Number 5, folding your mirrors with one hold of the fob. Newer Chevy and GMC trucks with remote mirror folding let you hold the lock button for a full second, and both mirrors tuck in right there. No settings menu, no waiting for the car to lock. Useful with a pickup's oversized mirrors on a tight street or a narrow alley. It's a manual override, separate from any automatic fold-on lock setting, and most owners never discover it because a quick press just locks the doors like any other car. Number 4, the floor mat anchors, preventing a real accident. Mat slides forward every time you brake hard, bunches up under the pedals, and most people shrug it off. A mat that slides under your gas or brake pedal can physically stop you from braking. That's caused real accidents, not just close call. Your car already has the fix. Small anchor hooks in the carpet built to hold your factory mat through matching holes or loops. Aftermarket universal mats usually skip these entirely, which is the actual reason they slide. Line up the holes, snap them in. 10 seconds a mat, costs nothing. Number 3, mirrors that fold in automatically when you lock the car. You park on a tight street or in a crowded garage and hope nobody clips your mirrors walking past. Plenty of modern cars can fold the mirrors flush the moment you lock, and it's usually off by default from the factory. Automakers worry about the motors wearing out, even though they're built for it. The toggle's buried in your infotainment settings under mirrors or door and lock. Once it's on, mirrors unfold when you unlock and tuck back in every time you lock. A mirror replacement runs $300 to $800, so it's worth the 2 minutes to turn on. Number 2, the coat hook inside your grab handle. Dry cleaning or a suit for a meeting, crumpled on the back seat because there's nowhere else to put it. Look at the grab handle above your rear doors. Most cars have a small folding hook built into the base of it. Flip it down and you've got a hanging point strong enough for garments, bags, even a light backpack, usually on the rear passenger side, since that's where most people hang things driving alone, though plenty of cars have one above every door. Number 1, the heated steering wheel button most people never touch. Heated seats get all the attention. Plenty of cars also heat the wheel itself, a heating element built into the rim that warms up within minutes at one press. Cold winter morning, instead of gripping ice, your hands warm up almost as fast as the cabin does. Usually a small button on the wheel or grouped with your seat heater controls. Small thing, but the first freezing morning you actually use it, you'll wonder why you spent years white-knuckling a frozen wheel. How many of these 14 did you already know about? Drop a comment and tell me which one surprised you the most. If this saved you money or made you feel like you actually know your own car, subscribe for more. Use these now. You've been ignoring them long enough.